When our dog was a pup, she decided to use the handle as a chew toy. So today I'm going to show you 2 different ways to design and make a replacement handle.
First, we'll use some surface modeling in SOLIDWORKS to design a handle that closely matches the original.
Let's start by inserting a picture I took of the handle on Chinlu's umbrella. We'll roughly position it relative to the origin and then use the scale arrows to set it to 5.5 inches tall. In a separate sketch, we'll draw a style spline and then drag the control points around until the curves line up with the picture. Once we've drawn the front and back curves, we'll start another sketch to draw the handle's symmetrical sides. These 4 curves will serve as the inputs to a lofted surface. We simply select each one and watch the preview update to show the shape of the surface. As a last step, we'll choose the Close Loft option. This will produce an infinitely thin surface of the handle. Of course, we're not done yet. We still have to build the top and bottom surfaces of the handle. We'll do that by sketching simple 3-point arcs and revolving them to create these oversized patches. To transform these 3 surfaces into a solid, we'll use the really powerful intersect command. It finds all the volumes it can from the inputs we give it and makes a solid that we can keep working with. We just have a few things left to do. Let's start by breaking these hard edges with a fillet. We'll finish up by drilling a hole in the bottom of the handle for the umbrella post.
Before we invest time and filament into printing this handle, we should remove the rest of this broken one to make sure there are no surprises hiding underneath.
I'll bet you could warm the handle with a heat gun to reactivate the adhesive holding it on, and then pull the handle right off, but I've got an oscillating tool, and that seems like much more fun. Now we can take a final measurement, adjust the model, and print the design. While the printer's doing its thing, let's design another handle, this time using X-Shape, the sub-D modeler from SOLIDWORKS that runs in a browser. We could insert a reference picture like we did on the first handle, but instead let's just let the design evolve into what it wants to be. We'll start out with a cylinder primitive, and size it to roughly 1.5 inches in diameter and 5.5 inches tall. Now we can start moving around the points on the cylinder to change its shape. Whether we select one or many points, this robot appears, and with it, we can move, rotate, or scale points. When we do, we can dramatically alter the shape, which, let's admit, is really cool. Sometimes we'll need more points on the model to get the detail we want. Commands like insert loop break the mesh up into smaller pieces and allow us more control in certain areas. We can keep adding detail to the model and changing its shape until we get what we're looking for. By default, sub-D modeling makes really smooth shapes, but we can crease edges to create sharper geometry. When we're done, we can continue adding more features to finish the design. We'll drill a hole for the umbrella post and add a few small fillets to soften those hard edges we creased earlier. What do you think? Which design do you like better? I love how this came out, and I can't wait to see the other handle come off the print bed. I hope that this project taught you a little bit more about how to use CAD to design the things that you need. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on our next make.